Hey, what's going on, guys? It's White Gaming, back again with some more Survive the Nights. How is everybody doing? Hopefully you're doing good today. It has been a while since we've had some Survive the Nights news. This one came out on Friday, January the 14th. I know I'm a little bit late. For some reason it didn't come up on my Steam homepage. I'm having that a lot recently. I don't know why. I'm having to manually go through games and find out what's coming. I've been through all my settings and everything is right, so what's new should pop up on time, but for some reason it's not working. Don't know why. Never mind. Now, this one is good. We've got a nice DEVBLOG here. We've got some funky new bits coming to traps, which I really like. Now, it is pretty damn cool. I'm not going to lie. I really like it. It will definitely help with the base builds and the Horde Night builds, which it looks cool. You'll see what I mean when we get down to it. But obviously, the Survive the Nights team, they've all been on Christmas holidays. Now they're back, which is brilliant. Hopefully 2022, we can see some nice progress, some new content, and a shitload of new players coming to the game. We'll see. Hopefully it goes well. I'm excited for what could be in store for Survive the Nights in 2022. Should be some good stuff. But before we jump in, subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video. I greatly appreciate it, and it helps us grow a whole bunch. Let's get on. Let's see what they've got to say today. Now, we are back in the office after some much-needed time away from you maniacs. That is a joke, of course. We're back and rested. The team has gotten right back into the swing of things, and this will just be a short blog laying out our 1.14 plans. As always, remember to check the changelog for up-to-date information on exactly what we're working on. So first of all, we have Patreon. Now, let's see what they've got for this one. Over the course of our development, a lot of people have requested a way to further support the game. We put it off, to be honest, as we have spent literally every minute adding to development and the community. This past week, JB has finalised the Patreon page, and we should probably have launched it a while back. There are 3 tidy tiers to choose from. If you're interested, feel free to pick one up. As always, thanks for the continued support, and we probably don't have to say this so many years on, but of course, all funds will go directly to development, and we will be expanding our goals and have some really fun stuff planned for the future of Patreon. Now, they did bring up Patreon quite a while back, and I did say in the video I didn't like what they were doing with it, because they were locking certain things behind paywalls. And, you know, I don't think any game should... Obviously, DLC is a little bit different, but it's a tough one, really, to be honest. It really is a tough one. I can't remember exactly what it was. But, yes, some things were locked, and I made it clear in the video that, you know, I didn't think it was a good idea. And one of the devs reached out and said, yeah, that's right, you know, we're not going to do that. So I was like, all right, that's cool. I mean, these guys listen to the community. They listen to everybody that plays the game. If you are not on the Discord and you've got some ideas, jump on the Discord. Whack it out there. It will get listened to. These guys really do value the community, which is good. Now, their Patreon is $3, $7, and $15. I've already seen one thing that I do not like at all, and that is exclusive polls. Help us shape the future of STN. I don't like that. I don't think it should be in there. That should be gone. Exclusive polls. No. The people that have paid for the game, as a whole, should get to decide what happens with the game, not just the people who pay extra. Do you know what I mean? But each to their own. If people like it, then that's fair enough. Personally, I'm not a fan. I think everybody that has paid for it, the whole community that play it as a whole, should get to decide, and it shouldn't be locked behind a paywall. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And they've got for $7, you can help the team, Discord benefits, previous rewards, exclusive polls, monthly developer Q&A, and earlier access to DEVBLOGs. Early access to stuff, fair enough. You know, I don't mind that. You pay extra, you get a little bit of early access. That's not a bad idea, because everybody still gets the same content. Some people, you know, they want to see it a few hours or a few days earlier, then they'll get to see that, you know. And then for the $15 a month, all the previous rewards plus an instant one-time STN Steam key, which, yeah, alright. Fair enough. So, Patreon out the way. Like I said, I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I think I will probably subscribe just because it's for the team. I like the guys. They work really hard. But yeah. We'll see what happens. So next up, we've got improved tree felling. Oh yeah, there has been a report or two about this. Some trees perhaps flying off like the Falcon 9 when they're chopped down. We've decided it's time to address insane tree issues, and we'll begin to tweak things and get trees falling properly in 1.14. Along with improving the general mechanics behind the system, we'll introduce a totally badass chainsaw for quick tree felling and zombie mutilating. Oh yes! Just be sure to wear chaps, as chainsaws are dangerous. I like it. Chainsaw, fucking amazing. Oh, although that chainsaw will probably need fuel. Damn. That's it. I'm walking everywhere from now on. All of my resources and fuel are going into chainsaws. But I have had the flying tree. It's quite funny, especially when it flies up and just gets stuck in midair and stays there. It's weird. So for this next one, this is the exciting bit that I was talking about, that I really think is absolutely amazing. And that is improved fortifications. Many of you have requested we add holes to doorways and ledges to free-placed fortifications like the plywood and tin walls. Andre spent some time modelling some steps for the barricades, and the result is a lot of fun. You'll also notice walls without steps now have a shooting slot just above the centre support. The improved visibility and ability to shoot without damaging your own fortification improves gameplay and the practicality of these fortifications. We will continue to add and improve entire fortification system moving through the next 3 builds, as we see should be and was always meant to be a major part of gameplay. So I like this a lot. I think this is really cool. Obviously, like I've done a lot of stuff with the traps and the walls, and the only thing I've really ever used the walls for is sort of a delay. So I'll put that wall out, and I'd create a path for the zombies to come at me, and that wall would just be there to help me deal with the herd, as it were, until that wall collapses, and then I haven't got as many to deal with. So I like the fact that we'll now be able to shoot through and out of them. I think that's really cool. And the wooden one is nice as well. I like that. I know for a fact I'm going to end up getting myself caught on barbed wire at some point, because it's Survive the Nights. That's what happens. Next up, we have got Quick Play. This game is fun, and it's a lot more fun with other players. James has spent some time balancing and tidying up our main menu. A lot of these issues people seem to encounter with STN are solo and hosting issues. Rarely do people who jump in-game and immediately into the top server have major performance issues or gameplay issues in general. Solo can double the system requirements currently, resulting in less than ideal performance. Hosting at this time really is for the more advanced user, port forwarding and opening being requirements that the average Joey bag of donuts doesn't have the time for. Introducing the Quick Play feature. This should alleviate some of the broader and more generalized issues. It's also a fantastic way to experience the game, especially for the first time. Being able to open up STN, simply hit one button to join the most populated server is simple and requires no actual effort. You're instantly into the action. Solo and hosting options have not gone anywhere, and you will find them in the host tab now. Okay, that's cool. So solo is just in the host tab now. That's not too bad at all. Easy. For general fixes and improvements, there's a giant chunk of them coming in 1.14. And some of them have been on the needs fixing board for far too long, which is good. They're going to be fixing a few little bits here. So tree felling, garage door issues, improvements to fortification balance, support tickets not appearing to work, and continuous placement client crash. That is very annoying. I have that a lot. I can only place 3 items. Every time I place that 4th one, I crash. So I'm glad that they're getting that fixed. Now, for Survive the Nights. Obviously, we haven't been covering it too much on the channel at the moment. That is because I've been doing a lot of other stuff, especially with ENQUIRES and things like that. And I'm waiting for some new content. When we've got some new stuff to come, I'm going to jump in. I've just taken a slight break from it. I've not quit Survive the Nights. I have had a few people asking me why I'm not playing it anymore. I do play it. I do still play it sometimes. I've just not been uploading any episodes of it. So we will get back into the swing of that when we see a couple of updates. Then I'll jump on. Obviously, some of you may know I'm having a baby, which is due anytime within the next couple of weeks. So anytime between now and the 31st of January. So yeah, I'm doing as little as I can, but as much as I can on the computer, if that makes sense. So I will jump back into STN. Hopefully we'll be fully back on it, weekly episodes, sort of mid to late February, but we'll see. For now though, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Wide, you've been awesome. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one very soon.